Buenos dias, everybody. Good morning. Can you hear me good? Yes, it looks like we are good. Buenos dias, Antonio. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to tell you one thing. Well, today kind of feels like Fresh Cash Friday because technically I didn't know. Look, my mistake. I kind of been dropping the ball a little bit on certain events. That's how much I care about certain events outside of trading. Pretty much next to none. And I found out that Friday it's a short day. So technically, Friday is going to be one of those slow grinding days. So is Thursday. And even today as well, it probably has that momentum like yesterday where we were, come on, yesterday was a slow grinder. Nonetheless, we pushed upwards, but it was a very slow pace, turtle. A lot of patience on your end was required. And that's due to the holiday. It is tomorrow. So today, keep in mind that, manage your expectations as to how much volatility and how much, we might move. I don't know. Maybe we'll move nicely. I have no idea. But I wasn't even going to stream today, but I decided to come on just because, well, like I just said, Thursday and Fridays might be a day off. So looks like we're going to have a long weekend. And for that reason, I say, thank God that I'm alive today. Think about it. We live in one of the best times to be alive. We get to do this. We literally get to do this. We get to trade on a computer. When I started trading, there was none of this stuff. Nothing. I mean, I didn't start trading that long ago either, but there wasn't like, these instant orders and like market orders, stop losses like this. It was very different when I first started. It was very, very, very different. And all these pretty charts that we have here now, it is amazing. So let's feel grateful about that because, well, it could always be a lot worse. Now, let's dive into today. We're next to the highs. And from yesterday, this is kind of lining up that this was going to happen. Now, take my words with how you will, right? I'm just going to tell you what I think. But the idea here is simple. You must understand where the trend is ultimately wanting to go. I don't know if you recall me bringing up here the hourly chart. It's ridiculous. So I don't know if you guys remember me talking about this hourly chart, how we got the massive trap to the downside here. This was the kind of the pullback, and we get this magical trap, right? So whoop, we go up. Now, after that, we are making higher highs, higher lows on the hourly chart. We have this level of support here, which you can see in itself, put in another trap here, okay? And then we squeeze right up, and then we get the cousin of the trap, typically, not always, but in this case we do, which is the back test exactly of the previous level of support or the level that we broke down. So the support is here, the breakdown is here, the back test is literally right there, almost to the tick. It's perfect, okay? Perfect, almost. So from there, we get another rally, and then we make another low, we squeeze on up, we get another low, we squeeze on up, we squeeze on up, we get another low, we squeeze on up, and look at that, we broke through the high there, we're getting another low here, and then guess what might happen again? Just take a wild guess. Take it. We likely push on up. And yesterday, the major key level was, if I'm not wrong, well, this was overnight, right? This was the trap we had overnight here, but it was 18. 18 was the level that was a pain in my ass during the morning, but it was right here, this 18 level. So in theory, as long as 18 held overnight, then we were going to be pushing only one way, which is up. And then we did push up towards that 47, almost touching the highs, okay? We make a new higher low here at the 23. So today, obviously, at the failure of 18, I would say that we are likely in for some move to the downside, perhaps maybe back testing certain key levels at the bottom. But until 18 fails, there is pretty much nothing to be talking about here, a bear case or anything, any of that kind of nonsense, right? It's a waste of time to be talking about shorts. It really is, because why focus on a butterfly that we can't really catch? It just doesn't make any sense. Let's go with the trend. The trend is our friend. 24 is the current low session overnight here, from what I can tell. 5, 11 a.m., 9 a.m. Yeah, that was already yesterday. So as long as we're above 25, 20 area, I think we're just in for more further upside. And that's kind of the tricky part here, because while yes, I do know that we want to push up higher, I don't necessarily feel comfortable also buying right under the highs. You know what I mean? Like, we should have been long since yesterday, the day before, and we did. We've been nailing price action. So you know what? This is why today is a day for me to take it easy. I don't need to push my accounts today. The pushing has been done. Now it's a day for you to kind of let a runner go. You know, if you're going to put on a size, or if you're going to put on a trade, you know, understand that we might take some time to get moving. And at the same time, understand that at least if you're going to put on a trade, my opinion, entertainment purposes only, it better be a long. You know what I mean? Like, it better be a long. Yes, you can short at certain key level failures. I would not be shorting no 38. I wouldn't short 33. I wouldn't short anywhere here. I would simply be waiting for the dip so that I can buy it, and then we can go with the rip. It's as simple as that. Look at that. We got 26, creating a higher high from yesterday. The low of yesterday was 13. Again, this is repetition, rinse and repeat, same levels. The low of yesterday was 13 during the session open, of course. And then we have support at 18. Today, it appears that the session low is 26 from overnight. And maybe 32 would be the session low during the day. I'm not sure. But again, I'm waiting for potentially this 26 here to get tested. Now, you know what I'm going to tell you here. What's going to be the best thing here? If we can come towards this 26, flush these lows. So all these guys overnight, the low overnight gets taken out. These people get taken out. We squeeze on up. We reclaim 26. We're looking for the move back on up. That's the best setup. That is, for me, worth the risk to take. Now, from here, from the 32, yes, we could easily bounce and continue forward, but just understand, it's just riskier. And yes, I think we're going to those highs. I mean, all week long, I swear I've been talking on if you're not there, you know what? Just, I don't know what to say anymore. Just join there. I'm pretty much bullish all the time because exactly this particular things that continue to happen. We were here last month talking about highs, new highs. Then the Trump scenario happened. Everybody was talking about how it was going to dump or something. We get new highs. Now things are happening with the war and everything. And, you know, things are escalating worldwide. And what's happening? New highs almost again. This is why it's so important to keep our bias and our nonsense out of trading. Just trade price action. Choo-choo train went up. Why go against it? We don't need to be Superman, you know what I mean? Like if the train is coming at you, you don't need to go stand in front of it and be like, stop. It's likely not going to work. And while yes, there will be that one day where I don't flip bearish quickly enough, so I do get caught on the one day. But think about it like this. You get caught one day on the wrong side of the move, but then every other day, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 days, you're on the right side of the overall move. You are more likely to be going with the wave, if you know what I mean. It's just based on the law of probabilities. You are more likely to be a winner if you go with the tide, if you go with momentum, as opposed to trying to go against momentum. So I'm going to wait, see if we can get a trap around this 25, 26 level here. Perhaps we just rip at open. I wouldn't be surprised if we just rip, honestly, but I hope not. We got the current high overnight, which is sitting at 47. This choo-choo trend wants to reach the highs. I'm not going to be impatient like yesterday. Yesterday made a whole lot of sense to be aggressive because it was going to happen. I'm surprised we didn't make a new high yesterday, but that's for another conversation here. Right now, all we're doing is basically pulling back. I see a flag here potentially kind of shaping out. Maybe on a 5-minute, it will be a little bit more clear. Not really. Not really a flag, but it's kind of looking like a V to me, to be honest. Could this be the V for victory? We'll see, I guess. The V for victory, that looks a whole lot like a V, man. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's the last full trading day. I feel like it's Friday, which is starting to get me like, excited. I'm like, all right, let's nail this trade at open. We're looking for the long here. Let's take it and go. We'll see. Yes, I was forgetting here. Spin the wheel. Come on, spin the wheel. Give us the pump. Green is for pump, red is for the dump, and yellow is for chop. Tell us the answer. Where are we going at the market open? The pump. Even the spin the wheel is clear today. The pump. Look, I've done this for a couple of days now. I think almost this whole week. And every time I spin it, it's always a different answer. So if I spin it now and this thing says pump, well, that would be a different take from every day. I think it's leaning more towards the pump. I'll be honest. It kind of looks like it's more towards the green than the yellow. No more. She's expecting a pump. So am I. I would like to buy it just a little bit lower. I don't want to be too impatient, you know what I mean? Come on, yes, a little bit lower, baby. A little bit lower. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. I know you want those highs, but, give us an entry. Just a little bit lower. Come on, I want to get in long so bad, but it's gotta be lower. It cannot be here. Come on, yes. I am only looking for a long today. I am not looking to short anything. Say what you will, but I see nothing bearish in this chart. I only see a discount on price since, overnight. I should have been long overnight at that 26. I don't know, as low as possible towards that 28. I want to get long this choo-choo train. We're getting a discount on price, people. This thing wants highs. Rinse and repeat. Same shit all over again. We got the dip for 2 days. The end of the world came, and then we get the pump to almost the new highs. And then we're going to get this pump, push through the highs. We're going to get the dip, the end of the world again, and then we're going to get the pump through those highs. It's been like that for the past 2 years. I cannot just change my mind over one single red day, or even 3 red days wouldn't change that. Even 2 weeks wouldn't change that. We would literally have to sell for like the next 3 months, breaking some major levels for me to start to actually, believe that bears are actually somewhat in any real form of control. Anyways, I'm going to sit tight, wait, because I know that these words are being recorded and they're going to stick around. And if we don't make this new high, this week or something like that, we're going to be like, yeah, the bears won. It doesn't matter if we make a new high or not, man. It would be nice, but as long as we've been on the right side of the move up until today, it's good. All right, market's gonna open it up in about 30 seconds, 35 seconds. I could be long already, 32. I mean, it is a mild support. I'm just not kind of in love with it. You know what I mean? Like, the higher you bid, the riskier it is. That's always a trade-off. I'm gonna sit tight and wait. But I would not be surprised if we just rally. But I want to wait. I'm going to be waiting for that 26 level. So can you be kind to me? Yes. Can we get long at around 26? We will see. And market is open for business. Market's open. Come on, let's get the dip. I would not be buying here just because I'm not comfortable with it. Run away. And especially how we opened up yesterday was extremely choppy. So I'm not saying today is going to be the same way, but you saw yesterday. We pinged to a level. We kind of ding-dong below it, and then until we finally get that overall trend. So I'm going to expect the same thing today. I'm going to let this thing dump, let it settle at a level, and then look for the long. As fast as you can. By the way, feel free to share with me. I know I'm always bullish on price, but if you're feeling bearish, I mean, feel free to share with me. Do you think that we are not going to see new all-time highs and this is nothing but a good short opportunity? There's that argument as well, right? We are technically at a level of resistance, if you will, around this 38, 40 level. This is where I took profit yesterday, my afternoon long, at the 40. So I'm not in love with getting long right where I took profit yesterday. You know what I mean? All right, we got down to 27.75. I would have liked a little bit deeper on this. Even a nice trap would be low, would be nice, but we'll see. For everything. He told me something, don't let it slip away. $27 feels too aggressive for me for a buy. I like 26, especially as I said, if we can flush these lows, that would be number one A+ setup for me. We can somehow even flush these, but we don't have to necessarily flush them. Just get down here, yes. Okay, never mind. Just get down to the 26. We almost got down there. We got down to the 27.75, and we are kind of starting already to maybe push. Do not be shorting this thing. I don't look. I don't know. You guys do whatever you guys want, but I already know that that market open. You know, like people probably got excited there to try and short this thing. Just wait for the good long. I wanted 26. It looks like 27. It was the right call this morning. 27.75. I'm still gonna wait because remember how it was yesterday. Yesterday was a chop fest that opened, and then we got the nice kind of trend move. But this thing is already moving. Oh my goodness. So this is my point here. Like this kind of proves exactly what I'm talking about. So we get the dip, right? If you got short at open, you are missing out on the better opportunity, which is the long, right? And at the end, I'm looking for 26 support, right? I guess the support today happened to be at 27.75. So, but this is the idea that as long as you're looking for the long, as long as you're looking for the right trend move, whether that you want to buy at 26, you wanted to buy at 27, you wanted to buy at the reclaim of 32, there is really no wrong way about going about it. It's just you got to understand that if you get long 32, you have a higher risk that this, could potentially pull back further. You will get long at 27, you have a high risk that we will test 26. Do you get what I'm saying here? But at the end of the day, as long as you're looking for the right move, as long as you're looking for the trend move, you will get the better move. Whereas if you are here chasing this butterfly of a dump here, I feel sorry for you. Like you cannot just go with the flow of the wave. And I'm okay with this rallying like this. I know where to get long afterwards. But the idea is simple. Look for the right trend move and you can fuck it up. You can screw up your entry a little bit. But as long as you're on the right side of the move, you will get the better move in the end. Even right now though, I'm still being patient just because yesterday was a chop fest and I think it was around 10 when we really started to kind of sit down at a level until we got going, pushing through. Right now, it's looking choppy. We got the dump. We got the rip. We're coming back on down. Let it be. I still like 26. 26. Hopefully, I can get it. We might not, though. We might kind of be chopping exactly like yesterday here. We'll see. We might be magnetized now to this level. I don't know if you guys remember what happened with the 18 level yesterday. We tested 13 like 4 times and like trying to reclaim this level until we finally got going. Maybe today's gonna be the same. So I'm gonna just assume it's gonna be the same, and I'm gonna be patient. Do that. Something worth noting, I guess, if you want to know, we do have a gap at the 42, so we have not filled the gap. Yesterday, we closed at 60.42, so we're opening up with a small gap to the upside, which is good. That is very good. Let's just test the level of support, maybe create a little trap down here, and then go look and fill the gap fill. That would be actually a perfect scenario, but we'll see. If it's like yesterday, we might be ding-donging above 27 and, this 32 level here. It's starting to look a whole lot like yesterday. It's long weekend, short week, so understand that these days, the market moves very differently. And that's kind of where I screwed up yesterday. I was too much in a hurry. Take it easy. Breathe. This is when it's good. Yesterday, I got slaughtered in the morning, so I already know what it feels like to be getting slaughtered. I'm going to just sip on my coffee today and not repeat the same mistake. I've been starting to drink coffee again. Feels amazing. I miss coffee. It's amazing. It was like 2 months where I didn't drink it. Maybe 3. I said duck it. We're doing exactly the same thing as yesterday. We're trying to reclaim 32, but it's very difficult, and we're bouncing off 27 here. I'm wondering if it's worth a buy around this 27. We got already 2 more tests at 29. 29, 1, 2, 3 tests of 29. There's an aggressive long here. This is exactly what happened to me yesterday. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait further. A little bit more. They know everybody's either trying to short up or trying to short here somewhere or trying to get long here because the highs are right there. My opinion, smart money already knows where they're going. I'm not going to tell you where. You can probably imagine where. But they want to make sure that before they do that, before they make the real trend move to the upside, they are trapping everyone, especially retail. Let's not even talk about retail. Retail is basically trying to short near the highs. I mean, I'm retail too, but I don't think like basic retail. I mean, I am basic retail. I don't want to criticize anybody. We're all basic retail. We're all just another fish in the pond for the sharks. All right, let's see the tilt. So the tilt is 52% short right now on top step platforms. They are all shorting at 32. I mean, I guess so that's not bad. So they're short at 32. 49% of people are long. 46 now, I guess. 33. So they're long at 33. They probably got long when they saw that pump there. I would imagine everybody got long right there at that pump. So they got long at the exact same time, give or take. They're short at 32. They're long at 33. I don't know. Somebody's got to review these numbers. I don't believe that everybody just got short and long at the exact same time. I'm here talking nonsense. We got a bounce of 30 right there. Maybe we could have taken the 30. I don't know. I just don't like taking levels that are like not on my plan. You know what I mean? I like 26 better. We'll see if we can kind of accept price above 32. You know, kind of do what we're doing right now, but above 32, then it could be worth a long at 32. I don't want to do the same. This is exactly like yeah, it's rinse and repeat, except the numbers change. That's 32. Yesterday was 18. I don't know if you recall. Yesterday was 18. The bottom here was 13. It's exactly the same thing. It's doing exactly the same thing. So I'm going to wait. By the way, if you're not there, yesterday when I got long in that trade, I was in almost all day. Almost all day I was long on that trade. Well, feel free to join. The link is on the chat. It is 100% free. There are no in-app purchases, which is what's nice. No, it's not a service where I send you, trades for you to get long. That's not what it is. It's a community where if you want to grow as a trader, well, it is open on to you. All right, looks like we're trying to reclaim this 32. I'm just being very careful because it's smelling a whole lot like 18 like yesterday, but I am looking at the long side here. I am not thinking bearish one single bit. If this thing dumps, breaks 58.86, I'll eat my words that I was wrong on market direction. I will eat them. But until that happens, I'm sticking with my bias here, which is we want highs. We want all-time highs. One of these days is going to get me in trouble being this bullish because it's going to have like some massive dump. And then, I don't know. I'm always like the most bullish guy, I think, on YouTube. I'm looking for the long here and I'm missing it out. I don't want to say it. Come on, chop around a little bit more. How could be mine, oh mine, oh mine. All right, it looks like we're accepting 32. If we can print a couple more candles above this 32 level, I will be taking a 32 long. I don't want to get too in a hurry here yet. In the meantime, let's review if there's any numbers, any worth noting numbers today. So we have, 2 minutes. We have Chicago PMI numbers. Oh my goodness. Thank God we checked. Thank goodness. All right, so we got numbers in 1 minute now, and we got very big numbers in 16 minutes. Oh my God, it's about to get juicy. All right, all right, all right. I should have been long already from the 30. I don't really want to get long right before the numbers, so it's a little bit scary. But the big numbers are incoming, and take a wild guess. Take a wild guess where I think we're going. The numbers, if we go to the all-time highs, fudge. It's gonna suck, but I'm gonna have to kind of chase it. I already know how this plays out. I don't want to say it. I mean, I'm fucking too bullish here. This is being recorded, Leo. Keep your opinions out of it. But if we go to the highs with the numbers, I will tell you it was inevitable, and you should not give a shit about numbers because it's bullshit. They have been loading up for this a long time ago already. Long time ago. All right, come on. We got numbers in 30 seconds, give or take. And of course, we have numbers at 10 o'clock. So maybe we get the dip and then we get the rip. I don't know. But let's just assume that numbers will create volatility because, well, it's always best to assume that it will. Then you expect that it doesn't. And then you get, punched in the gut with your stop. I'm still waiting. Hopefully, if we can get a dip towards that 26, who knows? Anything's possible. When heavy numbers come in, anything's possible. I hope we don't just go straight up, though. That's always my fear when we go straight up. Unless I was long from 28, then I would be relaxed right now. But all right, numbers are in. Numbers are in now. So far, pretty quiet. Come on, ES. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, ES. I think we can dip a little bit further. Come on. Come on, ES. Come on. Come on, ES. Come on down towards that 32. Come on, ES. Don't do it yet. Don't do it. Dip first. Get one more dip. Come on, ES. I was expecting something better, Let's get a dip towards that 26. I miss those crazy dips. Oh, man. I was trying to get long here at 32, but the candle only printed at 32.75. I thought we were going to go all the way down towards that 32. Fuck. Oh, man. I'm kind of fumbling it now. I'm just staying cautious because of yesterday. Yesterday was a chop fest that opened. Today is a little bit less choppy, more intention to push. But man, I was gonna take that 32 long, okay? But even if I had a resting order, I still wouldn't have been picked up anyways. I was gonna leave a resting order at 32, but I wouldn't have gotten picked up either way. So I'm not gonna be here fronting that I would have been long. No, unless I would have been filled at 32, I would have not taken it. It's just a thing of beauty. I don't know. It's moving up, but like it's kind of moving already like yesterday where we're like going up, coming down, going up, coming down, like very slow price movements. Come on, let's see if we can get a dip here. One more time, another dip. I don't know about taking this 32 long anymore. We'll see. One, we need to get there first. We're not there. Good afternoon, Brand. I'm trying to get long in this choo-choo train, but it's a little difficult here, my friend, for me. Today's a little bit less choppy. I should have been long from that 28, this lows here. It's kind of looking a whole lot like yesterday, if you recall. Remember that 18, how we were kind of chopping above, below? That's what we did right now, just that open. And then this was like our 13 levels so far right now. Hopefully we can get a little bit bigger of a dip here, though. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Also waiting for a lower long. Yeah, me too, man. I hope we get something, you know what I mean? Something lower. And I'm not too excited even right now. Like, look at this. We're still within the same range of the opening. Same exact range right now. 32 is kind of a middle there. I could take it, but it's I don't trust these opening moves since yesterday and today. And we have numbers in 10 minutes as well, so maybe the market's also waiting for that. We have big numbers at 10 o'clock today. Big numbers as well. We're going to have core PCE, I think, or let me see. Yeah, core PCE numbers in 10 minutes. We're going to have month to month, year over year. We're going to have price index, basically a lot of numbers. So maybe the market wants to wait for those numbers first. 32 being tested right now. I'm not really willing to bid this. I find that it's too aggressive considering the chop and considering that the market is technically about to have some big numbers coming in at 10 o'clock. I could long it. It's a big risk, but just because of the numbers, like yesterday, or I don't remember if it was yesterday. No, I'm gonna wait. I think we chop further until 10 o'clock. Whenever we have these 9:45, 10 o'clock, a lot of the times the real move only comes in after 10. I'm gonna use my common sense here, you know what I mean? Just wait for the big numbers. Wait. Chopping around 32 right now. Below, above, below. I'm gonna wait. I don't have a high level of conviction on this 32 right now. It could easily work, yes. So I'm at peace with it. If it wants to go from here, I'm at peace with it. There'll be another long. What do you guys think, though? You guys think we see those fresh highs today? I mean, we're not that far away. Obviously, right now, anybody can come here and claim that we're going to the highs, but I'm pretty sure that I'm very confident in saying this, that I'm perhaps the only guy I think that's as bullish as it can get, looking for rips right after the dips. And as I always say, rinse and repeat, baby. We're going to those highs. So if you've been watching a little bit or you just kind of know me a little bit, you know that I'm not here hindsight, 10 points off the highs telling you we're going to the highs. No, this was inevitable. Going straight up again. Over time, yes. Right now, we're getting a little bit of a micro dip, which is good for the market. This is our hourly chart right now. I mean, if we flush all these lows, we could go down towards that like 22 trap and get back above 26. That would be very interesting setup for me. I would be very interested like that. We flush all these hourly lows. You know what I mean? If we can flush all these hourly lows here, kind of put in also a higher high here, reclaim that level. Oh my God, that would be... We'll see if it even happens though. I don't know if they're going to trap all the way down there. I think we're just kind of chopping here until the numbers and then we're going to get the rip. Who knows? Anything's possible. The idea here is simple. I am looking for the long. I'm trying to stick with my best friend in the market, which is the trend. There are many ways that I can screw it up, of course, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to look on the right side of the move. So just by looking at the right side of the move, then therefore I have a higher probability of nailing the move, if that makes sense. How do I know that it's to the upside? Well, the trend is your friend. I have to assume we're going up today. As we have been. Pull up your daily chart. I want you to pull up your daily chart. If you want to argue with me that we're in some type of downward trend or anything, pull up the daily chart. We had 2 red days, and then after that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm pretty sure today's gonna be the lucky 8 for an 8 days straight up. And it makes a whole lot of sense to 8. 8. We'll see. I don't know. I'm sounding like yesterday. Very bullish. But today I'm being patient. So that's the difference. Today I'm being patient. By the way, yesterday I created a whole new record for myself. I came here an hour earlier claiming that it was power hour. So one of these days, I'm going to test you guys to see if you guys are mean to me. I'm going to come on like a Thursday and claim it's Friday or Monday or something like that. I'm going to see if you guys remind me. I was here for almost an hour. I shit you not. I was like, we were about to get the algos and everything until I discovered that I was 1 hour ahead in my own head. It was 2 o'clock and I was claiming it was 2:50 and I was claiming it was 3:50. I told my wife, she starts laughing. She's like, you chooch. All right, come on. We got numbers at 10 o'clock in 4 minutes. If you're not comfortable, stay out of it. There will be better days to trade. Right now, I'm actually happy I stayed out of that chop. I am very glad on that. 29.75 looking strong. I agree, man. It's looking very strong down there right now. I want to buy at 26, but I don't know if we're gonna sell down there. You know what I mean? Like, you're right. It's looking very strong down there right now. It's not a level I kind of pre-planned for. That's kind of my issue. But hey, you know what I mean? Like, I could adjust, or I could simply wait. But you're right though. 29, you can see here, it's ducking strong, man. It's holding right now. It's exactly like yesterday. 32 being 18, and this 29, 28 area being kind of like that 13 level, where 13 was rock solid yesterday, but I was buying 18. That was my issue there. We got the X-Men lined up here, so you take your pick. You have the X-Men lined up. I call it the X-Men. The guessers, the ones that are like here dying for one of these trend lines to break. The X-Men coming to save you soon. Which one's gonna break? The X-Men. The bear flag. We got the bear flag. All right, we got numbers coming in hot. Let me see. What time is it? 2 minutes. We are trying to reclaim 32, but getting stuck. It's exactly like yesterday. I don't know. I could take this long, but I feel like it's gonna be going lower towards the 29 again. I'm gonna wait for the numbers. It's always wise, especially when you have very key numbers. Perhaps if it was another day, like a Friday with no news, I would have taken this to the long side already. But not today, not right now. I'm looking at the long side here. All right, we got numbers in a minute and 10 seconds, so get ready. I should be long already here, but I'm gonna wait. It's probably a mistake to wait, but this is looking like a juicy long for me. But I'm gonna manage risk because big numbers are incoming. This thing could dip. There are no rules with the big numbers. Okay, so stay safe, stay on guard. Okay, money is hard earned, so make sure you risk it when you know you have an edge. And right now, with the numbers coming in, anything is possible. So it's a wise move to stay out of it for now. Got numbers in 30 seconds, 35 seconds. Yeah. All right, last bit of numbers coming in. Is the inevitable about to happen? Or are we going to see one more dip and then the rip? If it happens, the highs, I hope it's today, not on Thursday or Friday. That'll be BS. You know what I mean? Just with low volume, we're going to get to the highs. Like that would suck. All right, numbers are now in 10 o'clock. Kind of not really doing too much yet. Numbers are in though. 30. 30 kind of holding up there right now still. I'm not trying to buy here, but I want to see this flushed. Come on, flush these guys. I don't even know if it feels like numbers were dropped. I swear we should be getting more volatility here. This doesn't excite me for anything about anything. We're hitting that rock wall at the bottom right now, 30.29 area. This whole kind of area is becoming this very nice level of support here. Yeah. I'm not confident buying here because it's not a plan. I didn't plan for this level yesterday night, so. All right, let's see if we can flush these lows. If we can get towards 26. Are my charts frozen or did the price just freeze? Is this thing frozen or what? I think my price just froze or something. That was the market. That's weird. By the way, something actually I forgot to mention to you all. This is extremely important. If you are using TopStep X platform, I got an email I don't remember when. I don't really check my emails that often, but I got an email from TopStep giving a free combine because they had issues on the platform the last week sometime. So be sure if you are trading on the TopStep platform to check your email today, right away, because I think it expires today. They are giving you a free combine because the platform had issues. So please make sure to check your email. You are entitled to a free combine because they had issues. Remember when I was having issues over here? I don't know if you guys recall or something like that on the platform last week or like two or something like that. I didn't know. I saw it today. I'm like, okay, I'll take the free combine. Why not? I sent it out to everybody, so I think you will have one too. Make sure to check it. Very important. That is free $50. So if you didn't know and now you just found out and you get the combine, well, at least you can say that, I helped you out on that one thing. That in itself deserves a like. All right, so we are basically we flushed these guys out here very minorly. I would have not taken it there either way. But again, 28, 27 holding again. My goodness. This is going to require a whole lot of patience like yesterday. Look, I could take this long here at 30, assuming we're going to, crack back above 32. But then where's my stop? I mean, I'm not in love with my stop down here. I was really debating that long down here, right at the 28. I debated it hard in my head, but I'm like, don't do it. We're waiting for 26. It's a battle. It's a battle in my head because I know, like, I want to get long, right? But I didn't really plan for this level here, and we're still extremely choppy here. It could be worth it though, but and it wasn't even a big stop. Like thinking about getting long at 28, my stop would be at 27. I'm literally risking a point and 3 ticks, so under 2 points of a stop here. But I just unfortunately didn't really plan for this level here. So it could be me like just trying to rush into a position, and therefore I'm gonna exercise further patience. But so far, I gotta say, it would have been a decent call. I just don't like getting into the habit of doing that. But so far, it would have been a good call. Because now we could reclaim 32. I would have added into that position. We're still very choppy here, though. Very, very choppy. Where did we open up at? 9:30. We opened up at 33. We're at 30. 3 points under with the open. Oh man, see now I'm like here, like okay, well we're looking like we're gonna reclaim 32. Well, it should have been on a 38. Hmm. Okay, maybe one more dip. Okay. We're hitting VWAP on the SPY, and I figure we might get one more dip here. It always tends to do this crap here. 31, 27, 4 points. I'm gonna try it here. It's a bit aggressive. I might be early, so be careful here. I'm probably early on this. I should have waited, but should have been long from the 28 instead. I'm assuming right now we're gonna crack through 32. That's kind of the only issue here I don't really like, but should have waited perhaps for that 32 to reclaim completely, because we have not reclaimed it yet. But this is rock solid at the bottom. It's looking a whole lot like yesterday, where we have 13 kind of like this major level, and then we have 18 as a chop ground, which is kind of exactly what's going on here. Like yesterday, we have today the numbers are flipped though. It's 32 and 29 there. So back down to the 29 there. That's the problem with assuming we're gonna do these things. Should have waited. It's extremely choppy. The longs are at the bottom here. I don't want to repeat the same mistake, but I just did it one more time here. The long is at the bottom here. $27. Well, I'm gonna do this. It's the bottom here. This is the top here. If we crack one more time the low here, we can get towards that 26. We're still very choppy around this level. Exactly like yesterday. I'm gonna put one in here. Hopefully we don't crack now this fuck, but now see that trap idea could come to fruition here. We'll see. Hopefully we get a bounce of 26. Then I can average in. We got a bounce of 26. Not looking very convincing though. Looks like we might be needing a trap here. I took that 27 because I'm like, we're probably going to bounce of 26 pretty hard. We bounce, but not very hard. And then I know what happens sometimes if I don't take that, I kind of miss it out. These are the lows of overnight there. I'm just worried if we flush those lows overnight. Yeah. $22. Starting to kind of break down 26. We got the lows overnight from 20 at 24.25. In hindsight, I should have had a better entry at the 26. Shouldn't have been so aggressive at that 27. I'm not saying it's still gonna work. Like in general, I don't know the pump we're about to get or if we're gonna get any, but I would have liked to have been sitting at 26 instead, as opposed to 27.50. Because from 26, my stop would be, right where it's supposed to be, right where it's at right now, risking less. But I'm free. If it's like yesterday, it's gonna need patience. You're gonna need a lot of patience for a day like today. So I'm a little bit in a rush. As when I came in here, I said I wanted to buy 26. So far, that would have been the best entry. Don't need to had risked any further or taken another trade earlier on. So that's what I mean by following your plan, right? It would have at least been worth the risk down here. Like it would have been pretty straightforward down here. So I guess I didn't want to wait for my whole plan to come to fruition. So it was a trade-off, right? That's right. Banana long. The island of Jamaica. They're battling it out right now at this 26, 27 area. They're not quite sure yet of what they want to do. We need to kind of start getting back towards that 32 level for the Bulls. For the Bulls. Que me sube, me baja. Ay, que me sube, me baja. Me sube. Ay, ay, ay. Ahorita. Ay, ay. Ay, ay. Ahorita. Ay. Oh my god, look at the hourly chart. So I'm looking at the hourly chart right now. They bounced it right from the low, right? But that kind of worries me because I know exactly what they're thinking as well. It's kind of trippy, but I hope they don't come back for it, right? But I would not want these lows to get flushed to just basically reclaim quickly. I don't even want to manifest that, but I mean it's a possibility, right? And that would be the trap, but fuck, I hope not. Because my stop would basically get taken out right with everybody else's for the past couple of hours, which makes sense. Fuck. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Looking weak so far on this bounce. Not, I don't know. It's looking weak, guys. I gotta say, it's looking weak. Duck. We're still holding out for now, but I would not be surprised if we kind of flush it and reclaim very quickly. It's gonna suck, but see. We'll see. Well, you know where my stop is at. You know, I'm not going to really have a take profit here right now. I'm going to go get some water. You know exactly where my stop is at. I'll be right back. I'm not taking myself out of no trade. I'll be right back. Goodness, I got here right on time. $24.50 getting really used up here. Looks like they're gonna break it down. They're trying to break down 26 right now. They just took it. So they're basically taking out the last hour's low. Exactly what I didn't want to happen because I was already long. You can see here they actually managed to do it. They took it out now. All right, let's see what they're gonna do now. Such pricks. If they just bounce this thing, they'll be... All right, so they're flushing the hourly lows. Kind of expected, I guess, but I don't like my stops. I kind of pushed them a little bit bigger there. Well, back down we go. You know where? Back to yesterday's. 18 level likely. So good, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. All right, now here is basically a very telling moment now. We flushed the hourly lows. Can we get back above that 26 level? If we get back above that 26 level, I'm gonna eat it because I've again fell to my own system, the trap. Were they waiting for the trap there? I've traded twice. Meanwhile, it was only a one trade there, 3 point stop, but that's okay. Your love, I feel love. We'll see. We got 18 right below us, or that potential 26 reclaim for me. I feel love. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Could this have been a liquidity grab? We're about to find out. I feel love. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Or we go down to that 17, or we reclaim 26 from here. One or the other. Weird price action, I will say. The daily candle looking pretty good to the downside right now. Where's the bleeding gonna stop? We got yesterday's 17 low, 18 area down there. Or we just reclaim all these levels back on up. Still looking pretty bearish right now. One more, no, no. I'm waiting for a simple test of 17 Or if we reclaim these lows again, we know that that hourly candle was flushing basically the lows, and this was a trap. We'll see. We shall see. Getting long here right now, it's just too early. I don't know if this is a trap yet. That's the kind of the problem with getting long right now. We need to get back above 26 in order for this to smell like a trap. But right now, not quite doing it. This is the hourly chart. You can see we're still pretty much selling. We are not trying to squeeze back above. Therefore, it's not really smelling like a trap yet. And change. We are building kind of this nice, also, if you want to look at it, kind of nice downward trend as well. On a 2-minute time frame, not a big. I wouldn't even look at it, but it is there nonetheless. All right, come on, yes. Let's get a nice trade in here. Kind of rinse and repeat from yesterday. Kind of the morning, a little bit too much in a hurry out of the gate. It's because the last trading day. It's the last trading day, I think. I wouldn't consider tomorrow really a full trading day. We got the X for the X-Men. If you want to continue on the short trend, well, there's the kind of the trend line there. The X for the X-Men. Come on, let's go test 18 or we reclaim 26. That'll probably be my last trade for today, or for at least the stream. Come on, let's get something good in here. Yes. I know you're pulling back, but now. All right, remember we have 17, 18 level of support sitting here. This was yesterday's level, key level from yesterday. I would rather wait to see the action there, meaning maybe if we can flush it and reclaim it, that could be a potential long there, or see how well we defended there first. All right, we're getting towards 17. Yeah, I feel too aggressive on bidding it directly, but this is yesterday's area of support. I would rather wait for some type of flush or something. All right, we got right to 17, 18 right now. I want to wait a little bit, but come on, yes. Let me wait a little bit more. Don't be in a rush, Leo. Take it easy. Take it easy. We break down here, we're likely going towards 02, but I don't know yet. 15. Wow. 14. That's as low as I would want to see for a trap. We're going towards that 13 from yesterday as well. Oh my goodness. Let's find out. Yes, morning, Marufo. Yes, I've done 2 trades here. A little bit aggressive at that 27 here. A little bit aggressive there. Ended up getting stopped out here. I think another one. I don't remember where it was, but I'll talk about it soon right now. But yes, 2 trades right now. This is the level from yesterday where we bounced. Now, I don't know if you guys will remember it, but this is that 13 level from yesterday. That was the magical kind of, this was the chop area from yesterday. This was the lows of 13. It might have another bid in it and that 13, but I find it a little bit aggressive for a bid there, considering that we just kind of flushed through 18. I think we should have held 18. But look at that, 13.75. Same exact kind of price as yesterday. Holding us up for now. And then if we break down here further, the next level of support for me is going to be 6.002. Again, no big surprise on these levels. They are just coming to fruition slowly, slowly. So far, we're actually having a pretty nice red day, I will say. We'll see for how much longer. Pretty nice, though. Pretty nice red day. Definitely deeper than I thought. Might be hard to flip this thing around, but we'll see. We bounced almost right to the tick from yesterday. Oh my goodness. We're reclaiming 17 right now. We flushed yesterday's 17 level just now. I want to wait for a candle to close there for some confirmation. I don't want to just hop in long. Please don't just go. This is what I'm talking about. When I don't just hop in long, start squeezing, but still early. My roof was long at 16. I thought about it too, man. I wanted to get long right at 17, and the ducker just starts going. The time I don't take the long, it just keeps on going. When I take the long, it gets denied and comes back down. I'm telling you, it's fucked up. I do like that you're long, though, from that 16 level. I would have taken that trade as well. I should have taken it. Now I'm here hoping for some type of pullback, like some type of retest to continue on here. Good job, by the way. These are the rinse and repeat levels, exactly the same levels over and over and over again. We got 17, 18, then we had 02. Now we reclaim 26. This pullback is over. But so be careful here. We hit 26 straight up here. Pullback is over above 26. Come on, man. Are you kidding? Like, oh my goodness, it pisses me off. I'll tell you straight up. Like, the times that I'll long exactly for this crap, it pulls freaking right back on down. The times I don't freaking long here, it just fucking pumps. Gosh damn it. This is why it's like you gotta be aggressive almost every time. Shit. Yes, sir. Levels change my entries. Have gotten much better. Nice. No, that was my little rant, okay? I'm allowed to rant here. Levels have changed your entries. That's good. That's a good thing. Now, I mean, I don't know how high this can go, but remember, you're going to have that speed bump at 26, 24-ish area. These were the lows from the overnight session. I would imagine that we reclaim these levels. Fuck, and I'm here chasing price. Like, this is exactly the ducking problem here. Look, oh, man. Oh, shit. It's okay. We're going to get a pullback. We're going to get a pullback at this trend line. We're going to come on down. Then I can get the long, looking for the continuation. Long, one mini. Nice. 17, 27. Just be careful if you're targeting 27. You're assuming that we are going to break through 24, 26. I would imagine we do, but just understand that there's gonna be, you know, some type of speed bump there. Come on, man. We don't just go straight up from here. Come on. We gotta get denied here. We gotta put in some type of fucking pullback here. I'm not even mad at the charts. I'm mad at myself because I saw it right there. I'm like, oh my god, just take that long. It was begging for me to take it. Why didn't I take it? I would have been already in this. Shit. I fumbled it, guys. I fumbled it. I was so aggressive at the open, and then the setup comes in. I'm not as aggressive. Maybe that's why, right? Because I was too aggressive on the opening, so then now I'm kind of being more cautious, right? It's always like that. But relax. I'm not mad. I'm gonna wait for the nice little pullback so I can get a nice better entry in here. We reclaimed 26. This pullback is officially over. We're heading back on up, which is what I thought would happen at 26, but they decided to kind of get a liquidity graph further down. It happens. It is what it is. It's just the name of the game. The hourly chart pretty much telling a perfect picture right now. Look at that massive wick. We flushed all these hour lows. Like, come on. Duck an ES. All right, so 24.25 acting as a little micro speed bump right now. Hopefully I can get it in a little bit better price here. I would like to get long maybe like 18 if we can kind of pull back towards that 18 level. Could be worth a risk there. Dun, dun. Come on, don't go straight up yet. Don't go straight up yet. Approaching the speed bump. Nice. Yeah, like here it's a matter of watching price, right? You don't need to like necessarily take yourself out, but rather watch it, right? What I like to do, if I was long there, I would simply just, you know, depending where your entry, I think your entry was 17. Yeah, that's right. Well, it's kind of weird there, but I guess the idea would be for me, I would commit to it. I would take my profit at 26. It can get me in trouble sometimes, but I like to commit to the trade. So basically, I'm in at 16 or 17, whatever it was. I'm looking to take profit at 26. It's full stop out, baby. Full stop out or full take profit. But that's me. Don't do what I do. Lock it in. Feel good. You're good. You can always re-enter, right? If we get back above these levels, you can always re-enter. It's okay. Yes, I was going to consider taking the long at 21 here, but I already know if I take this long, we're going to pull back all the way down to 18. Likely break again and then do that. I don't know why, but I have a feeling we might trap one more time to the downside. Don't ask me why I think that. I just do think so. I don't know why. Maybe it's a probability. So everything I tell you here, it's my mind. I'm speaking my mind, right? But everything I understand is just a matter of probabilities because I've seen this a lot of times when we leave this kind of like price action like that. We might want to fill it. I don't know why. We kind of want to fill this type of price action here. And then unfortunately, sometimes when we do fill it, we tend to break the low one more time and then do that. I have no idea why we do it. We just do. Sometimes. That's why I say that it could be worth the risk for me at 18. Because if we don't do that, if we don't go break the lows, well, then I'll be missing out on this potential. Just kind of, you know, squeeze, back test, squeeze. So it's all probabilities. I'm likely going to be sticking that we're going to break down again. We'll see. It's scary. I don't know which one I should play here. Let me think. Let me process it. 17. Where's my stop at? 13. 14. coins. It's smelling like we want to break those lows. And we might break the lows. If we bounce from 17, I'll probably take the long here, but I'm going to read that action here. Maybe we might break the lows one more time here. We're bouncing so far. I'm going to go with my gut. My gut's telling me we're going to break the lows one more time. I don't know why my gut's telling me, but based on price action, should have been long already at 17. Would have had my stop at break even. But it's a good probability we break these lows here, but maybe not. We'll see. Maybe one more time. Very tricky here. Very tricky. I'm gonna try long. Little bit late, but I'm gonna try it right at 1875. I do kind of like how we bounce from here, defending 18. So it is turning into support right now. Yesterday's level. I'm taking the long here one more time. My stop has to be unfortunately at the bottom here if I want to give it enough room and space. But we'll see what happens if we can break through 24 now. I hope they don't need to trap one more time here. I hope not, but we'll see. Come on, yes. Technically, I guess I could have my stop here. If we break back below 18, I mean, we're gonna break those lows anyways. But my stop should be a little bit lower. Short 19, you're short 19, one mini. Interesting. Well, I wish you luck. I'm not saying that arrogantly, I genuinely mean it. May the odds be in your favor. Yeah, porquería. Come on. Holding 18 so far. Come on, yes. If we can get a push from here, reclaim 26, that would be very interesting here, but not playing out so far. Come on, yes. Get us out of here. Come on, Bulls. Wake up. Don't do this one more time trap thingy majiggy. Let's just go. Let's just go. I think we're gonna do that trap scenario one more time. Fudge. 17, trying to hold here. Looking weak. I mean, why do I need to risk twice the amount? Got 150 here. That would be my standards. 3-point stop. And we could break those lows. I mean, why risk double? You can always re-enter. Yeah, I'll have my 3-point stop. If we break down below here, we're likely breaking the lows again anyways, and then I can always re-enter. But duck. I know my stop should be at the bottom down there. Fuck. Wake up! Pump! Let's start the pump! I just get my bullshit. Hurry up, bull. Come on. Let's go reclaim 26 and then this thing is exciting. Come on. Be careful here. We break down below here. We're going to 0-2 and I don't like it. I don't like the idea towards going down 0-2. Not in love with that idea, but I like the idea that we get long here. We probably go towards that 26. I like that idea much better. Come on, pump, baby. Pump. It's now or never. We break down here, we're going out 2 bulls. Don't do it. You know you don't want to. All that work yesterday in jeopardy if you guys don't go. Come on, baby. Let's put, you know, that pump, the GIF, like that little guy that's always pumping when the candles are starting to kind of go his way, and then he's there pumping in front of the TV. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let's do that, you know, to encourage the market to pump, pump, pump. Come on, man. Don't get denied here. Let's just squeeze with strength. Squeeze, baby. Squeeze. I know it's going up, but not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit like Bambi right now. These are one of my issues. I shorted at 27.50. I thought I was looking for longs. Made 3 ticks and cut the trade. Ooh. You had it at 27. You got short 27.50. Looking pretty good of a short right now. All right, this bounce is looking weak. We're likely gonna be trapping one more time. If we get back down below these lows here, I'll be getting myself on now here. Fudge. Fudge. Oh, come on, man. What is this crap? I'll have my stop there. Whatever. They want to take it. Let them take it. I'm not risking no more on today. Or at least on this setup here. We should have just gone. We're getting used up at this 18-17 level from yesterday. We break down here, we're going 202, and what's the point of risking more on this? There is no point. Whatever. Still holding 17, but how much longer is the question? Problem here again, my entry was late. Late. Another bear flag playing out here. It's tricky here. I'm gonna leave it there. It is what it is. Oh my god, I gotta do it. It's kind of holding it there right now. Fuck. Oh, I gotta put it right below. Oh man, this is tricky here. We're dancing around too much here. New 1 hour candle red. Fucking entry too, man. Well, there's that stop there. Fuck. That second low theory. Fuck. So we just cracked those lows there again. Fucking lows, man. I fucking knew it. I'm like, these lows want to get cracked one more time. My gut was right. Now it's probably gonna reclaim and just fucking pump now. Bunch of bullshit. I think my Rupo was short, so not bad short there from the, what was it, 19 or something. Like I said, this is kind of a typical thing. I don't know why. I kind of should have just followed my gut there. This thing wanted to flush the lows again. 59.85. Here we go. It's starting to look like it. Yes. Going back down to that fucking magnet down there. But we still have O2 nonetheless. It is still there. But we'll see if they don't want to reclaim this now. 15. I don't know. I think they want to reclaim this thing. It always does this. That second low there. It's like a nice FU. We'll see if we can pop back above 17 here. Yeah, you're up 650. Well, congrats. You took my stop. That's okay. Don't worry. This is what it's about, right? You saw the short there. I applaud you. I mean, it's not that I didn't see it. It's just that I choose not to take them. I'm not doing it. Today we're getting a pretty big red day actually, but definitely more than I thought we were gonna get. We'll see what happens. The profit taking for the holiday, I guess, began early. I thought we were gonna get the highs first. So 17 kind of held up. It gave some, some type of rally here, but weak overall. We have O2 sitting down there. Kind of the same scenario now. If we can get back above there, I'll probably take a long last one try there, but this is again the same level from yesterday, 13. 13. You say my stop loss, 750 today on the funded account. Nice. I'm assuming you're up 750, right? All right, that was that second trap here. It's kind of expected. I should have known better. Whenever we get these kind of like things like this, it always does the same thing. We'll see if we can get back above that 17. Could this be it now? Can we stop playing around now? Yes. So this is the issue now. We're going to come to this level. I don't know if we're going to reclaim this level. Come on, let's see. I could hop in long here, but it's going to fucking wick. Probably. My bearish level from yesterday morning. Yep. And I'm still willing to give this thing one more try here. It's this ducking thing is rinse and repeat every day. Right at 17, sitting at exactly the same levels from yesterday. I got played again in this ducking area here. 18, 13 area. Freaking chopped from yesterday. Same thing. We break down here. We're going towards O2, and I don't think they will really want to go down there. I think we're done messing around now. Come on, ES. If I take this long, treat me nice here. I think you got that second trap here going for you now. Maybe now that was kind of what we were missing. Let's see. Still dangerous here because we could kind of pull back. Marufo says, come on, ES. Are you long now or are you short? Going 50 to post a screenshot on my chop area on Discord. Sounds good. Post it up there. Warn us. Give us the warning here. This is the chop area. Fighting. It's fighting right now. I'm long around 13. Fuck. Buddy, you're on your feet today. I like it. I like it. You're playing these levels pretty well. Really well. Again, it's just rinse and repeat. I'm kind of slow to react here today. And in the process, giving back some profits from yesterday. But it's okay. All right, I think we're going to reclaim here. I don't want to be early because then we could pull back again to the 13. And then it's another long. It's the same thing as yesterday. I'm going to ducking try it. If we pull back, I'm adding into this position. I'm not going to freaking take it out here. I'm always late to this freaking fiesta. The 13 is sitting right there, Leo. It was the ducking 13 that was the long. It's okay. At least Maruf was playing the levels better. These are exactly the same levels from yesterday. I'm the one screwing around at this 17 level again, but fuck. Got denied there. Long 1225. Brand is long from 1225. You guys are getting much better entries. At least your risk is much less than mine. Fudge. See what I'm saying? Right when I get long, it pulls back. Motherfucker. If on this time when I didn't get long, the fucker just pushed up. Oh my god. See what I'm saying? I should have stayed out of it. It would have gone up for you guys. But your entries are much better, though. Your entries are far better than mine. So, far better. I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? You see how I manifested? Oh, man, it's amazing how I perfectly time it. If I had not taken the long, look, this one you took the long, right? I was going to hop in. I wanted to wait for a candle to close above there. And then the ducker just squeezes. Right now, I get long, it immediately pulls back. Oh my god. I speak it into existence. It's true. Oh man, I'm gonna take this loss, it looks like. I'm eating it today. Paying the price for being bullish. My stop is just fucking terrible here. I said it earlier too. I'm telling you. I don't maybe it's because I talk too much about it. That's why I kind of it does happen from time to time. If I had taken that long, it would have not squeezed like that. Look how perfectly I timed that pullback there. Oh my gosh. Al final. Bought in, they flipped the trend. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, as soon as I bought in, that's why I said I should have just stayed out of it like that. You guys would have at least made some money on this. It's looking weak though, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like we want to head towards down 02. Be cautious, manage expectations. If you're long from like the 13 or something low here, your risk is small. You know, but my risk is definitely not small on this. This is that low from yesterday during the session here, but if we don't get back above 17 very soon, we're likely heading towards O2. So, yeah, not pretty. We're congesting right now for the next move. What kind of entry is that, Leo? 2 amazing days I had. And then I come here on the holiday and I'm giving back some profit. So this thing needs to get pumping right now or soon. Usually when he takes water breaks. My God, I'm gonna go get some water. Maybe if I'm not here, maybe it'll start pumping. I don't know though, guys. Be careful. This is looking weak here. This is looking pretty weak. We're below 17, below 18. We need to start reclaiming that area back up very quickly. Correct. I was considering not even trading today. And I kind of knew it. I'm like, I know I'm gonna be too aggressive, and on a day like today where I don't know, right below the highs, and like I said, I kind of know myself already, and fuck. What am I gonna do now? Now I'm long. But then I'm like, nah, then that makes me look, weird if I don't go trade today. Just squeeze, yes. Let's start reversing this pullback now. Let's do the inevitable. Let's get these, let's go get these stops now up there. Let's get him. Let's go get him. Be careful. This is not looking pretty. I'm even considering taking myself out here very soon if we don't get pushing towards that 17. It's not very pretty. Not my entry. If you're long from down here, I mean, it's a small risk, maybe 2 points or something like that. But I definitely don't want to be adding to a loser. Even though, yes, it is probably a good call to be getting long at around. Maybe there's 11 here, but because the risk is small. But I was considering not even trading today. It's like I manifested this red day for me now. But we'll see. We're still not done here. It's not over until it's over, I guess. Come on, man. Let's reclaim 17. Let's continue with this pump. Watch. 13. Looks like she wants some more downside here. But I should have stayed in bed today. I knew it. I had a feeling. I'm like, we break here. We're going to O2. Pretty low down there. What an entry. What an entry there. We got this bear flag potential here. Be careful. At least you guys saw a better entry than me, so you guys are better off there. I'm gonna cut this. There's no point in risking more. I cut it. I'm gonna wait for O2 to get hit. Maybe now that I cut it, maybe it'll start going for you guys. If it does, look at that. I just took myself out. It just flipped. It just flipped green. If this thing starts to rally, I swear, I'm gonna just end the stream. Guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do if this thing starts going. I'm gonna cry of happiness of like how stupid this game is. I don't know. It's still pretty weak though. We might be going towards down 0-2. I'll be more interested down here. Shorts playing out nicely. Ducking hourly candles. Straight elevator down. Slowly, slowly, but going down. I would even argue that yesterday was more difficult to trade than today. Today, I mean, the shorts playing out nicely, but yesterday was choppier, and fuck, it was an amazing day for me, and Monday too. And then I duck it all up on this day. Look, I just took myself out, and it's starting to go, guys. I cannot trade if you guys are in the trade. I'm bringing you guys some voodoo today. I don't know what I'm bringing you guys. I disagree with you. I think their day is really good. I guess, I mean, I'm reading it wrong, I guess. It keeps showing us the trend since last night, 9:30. You see that, Marufo? I took profit. It's starting to go for you guys. And then you guys say that, or some people will say I'm not nice. I took myself out there at the perfect low so that this thing can start to rally. It's how price turns around. I'm telling you, it's unreal. What the fuck? I get long, it starts to dump. I take out, it starts to pump. Talk about playing the levels wrong. I should have been long 13. If you're long from like this area down here, I think it's worth the risk down here. But where I was long at there, just getting chopped up again. Leo's got something with ES. I don't know, man. This is why I gotta be rocking all sorts of protection. You know, colors that are lucky, these sort of things that are lucky. I got some voodoo right now, so later on we gotta shower with some holy water. I don't know. This is weird though. It's just choppy in general. It's congesting, coiling up for something. I don't know what or when, where, but it's doing something here. This is before finally, but I've been trading it since pretty. Yeah, I mean, ES and Nasdaq, they kind of move similarly. The Nasdaq is obviously more aggressive, right? But I don't know. I like ES. I've settled here, and you know what I mean. I kind of like the way it moves better because it's a little bit less volatile. So for me, that's good. You can see me already. I'm kind of slow to kind of flip my mentality, especially on NQ. I would get destroyed there probably because that thing moves a lot quicker. What other pairs did you used to trade? Like, what other pairs? Like, what do you mean? Like, what other things? You traded penny stocks, um, options. Options are the worst. Never trade that product. I would have saved so much money and so much time by not trading options. Options are one of the worst products that I think they should be banned. They are terrible. Unless you're selling options, then it benefits you. Got in at 13 and you at 18. Just wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait right now. Does look like we want to break down towards 02. I would be careful here. Still looks like we want some further downside. Dun-dun. This is very tight. I think we're likely in for a move very soon. I would argue that it's to the downside, guys. So be careful because we have not reclaimed 17. It looks like we want to go down. Don't let my words influence you because obviously right now I'm in no position to be influencing anybody. I'm just saying that's what I think. I'm getting too aggressive here. I need to see a trap to the downside to reverse this whole entire thing or some type of reclaim of 17. Right now we're just making lower highs, trying to push to the downside here. Unfortunately, I should have stayed in bed. I thought about it so hard. I'm telling you, I'm like, I shouldn't trade tomorrow. I should take the day off. And yes, probably a good idea. I just get back some profit. So fudge. It kind of bothers me. It's like amazing days all together, and then you get back some stupid profit on stupid setups like this. Oh my god, I was thinking about taking the long there, believe it or not, but then I'm like, no, no. I think it's gonna go down. I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll stream another what? Maybe another 15, 20 minutes till we get out of this range. It's getting tight in here. This is getting tight. Taking longer now to break. Yeah, me too, man. I don't even from yesterday, it wasn't pretty. I think we're going down towards O2 as mentioned here. I'm not trading this. I am completely tired out of this zone. I am chopped already, chopped around yesterday, chopped today. So it's best for me to wait. What is going on here today? 12 holding still. 13, 12 still holding. I don't know. I'm not in love with this. This is not pretty. They are. They're fighting hard. At 1050 goes, we go down to 02. It's kind of looking like a little M as well here. Could be a short here too, but not in love with shorting here. You gotta have a conviction with whichever way you think this is gonna go. You gotta have conviction, have a good tight risk. My risk there was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I'm moving my stops around. I'm actually wondering, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Came out too aggressive out of the gate. But let me be an example, I guess. If you feel like you want that day off because you know that's something like, well, I don't know. Follow your gut, I guess, is what I'm saying. Sometimes it's worth following it. Yesterday, I'm like, don't trade no more. You're already deep in the green for the week. Last week was amazing. Let it go. Today, I'm kind of down a little too much. Yes, it's well within my risk, but still. I don't like having red days in general. Like, I can accept a red day like for $100 or 200. Like, that's not a big deal, but it happens. It's part of trading. But hey, the transparency, I guess, comes in here, especially, you get to see all my entries and exits. That's kind of the other thing too, right? Like, look, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not trying to hide. I'm just simply saying that you get to see a lot of the bad things that I do, right? And yes, I do use the stream. I do come back and review, see what I was saying, see how I was feeling at a certain time. But so it helps me out too. And then of course we have the community there, which if you're not there, it is 100% free. Come and bring your take to the community, and of course you can probably learn from somebody else as well. And we're all there, like-minded traders, trying to learn from one another, and it is becoming a cool place to pretty much be in. It keeps me accountable as well. Like even sometimes where when I don't want to trade or something, I'm like, no, the community is there. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to be feeling forced to trade, because before the community, I'm like, no, if I leave here, how easy is it for anybody to be like, yeah, I lost money on the stream, but then I made it back later on. Like that sounds very fishy. You know what I mean? But with the community, I feel like that pressure has been kind of taken away, because obviously I don't feel that pressure anymore, because I can just simply go in the community later on when something good comes around. I say I'm long or short, whatever that case is. Everything is time stamped, and I'm pretty much giving out when I'm adding and stuff like that. Not because you should copy it, but it creates that extra layer of credibility to the things that I say. I wouldn't trust anybody that says, "Yeah, I lost two grand on stream, and then I made 10,000 later on off stream," like that. You gotta take it with a little bit of grain of salt. Here it's uncut, unfiltered. I fucked up on that entry at 17. I ducked it up and, see it. Why that was such a shitty entry for me, especially. There was no reclaim there whatsoever. That was simple backtest. I get long there. I pay the price. Wow, look at that. Those lows at 11 holding out still. That 10, 11 holding out.